Hello, and welcome to the adventures of Wally and Jeffery, naughty orphans from Snod Hill. Once a year, the local vicar likes to visit Snod Hill Orphanage for waifs and strays and have tea with the children. Today, he's having tea with Wally and Jeffery. Oh, hello, boys. My name is Grimsby Thorpe. I'm the vicar from St Snod's, the parish church just down the lane. Delighted to meet you.
Hello, Vicar. My name's Wally Bonehead. Nice to see you. Do sit down and join us.
Oh, I'm honoured. Thank you very much, Master Bonehead.
Jeffery, where's your manners? Say hello to the Reverend.
Pardon?
Say hello to his rear end? No, the Reverend. It's the vicar's name. Like Raymond. Don't you know nothing? All vicars have the same first name.
Blimey.
That's lucky. Oh, hello, Raymond.
No, Reverend is not really my name. Actually, it's my title.
Oh, are you a lord then?
No, I'm a member of the clergy.
Oh, Wally got it wrong. He thought you were a vicar.
Well, I am a vicar.
A victor? No, stupid.
Oh, I see what you mean. So you're Wally Bonehead and he's Jeffery Stupid. Yes, it's delightful to meet you. Shall we have tea?
Yeah, what sort of tea? What sort do you think? Hot tea? No, what kind of tea? Boiling hot tea? What variety? Teabag tea?
No,
which tea? Which tea? I don't think the vicar wants tea made for witches.
No. I think what Jeffery means is that Mrs Slimebottom has provided a whole host of different teas. There's green tea, fruit tea, peppermint tea. Do you see?
Oh, I see, yes. Well, you don't want to bother with any of that special tea. Jeffery, just pour out some normal tea. Is normal tea his specialty? Shut up, stupid.
Perhaps I should pour the tea.
Yes, that's a good idea.
Right then, Jeffery, how do you take your tea?
Black, with milk.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, just a minute. There's no water in the pot.
Oh, no, Jeffery. You've forgotten to boil the kettle again. Sorry, Wally. I'm sorry, Vicar. My brother is such a numbskull. I'll take him into the kitchen and make sure he boils the kettle again. It won't be a moment.
Oh, yes, of course. Oh, and on a point of accuracy, you don't actually boil the kettle. It's the water inside the kettle you boil.
Yes, thanks. Come along, Jeffery.
So Wally took Jeffery into the kitchen, where they were alone.
Here, Wally, that vicar's a bit plummy, isn't he? You don't boil the kettle, it's the water inside you boil. Yeah, but he is right, though, isn't he? Yeah, well, never mind that. You just fill up the kettle and I'll light the stove. Wally, what should I put? Hot water or cold water? Because if I put hot water in, well, we don't have to worry about the stove, do we? Yes, that's true. But is the hot water in the tap hot enough? Well, how hot do you want it? Well, it's got to be hot enough to drink. Yeah, well, I like my tea tepid. No. We've got to boil the water, otherwise that vicar will come out with one of his stupid remarks again. So what's that then? Hot or cold? Look, there's no point putting hot into it if we're going to put it onto the stove, is there?
Oh, yeah. So Jeffery filled up the kettle and gave it to Wally, who put it on the stove. And while they were waiting for it to boil, they sat down and twiddled their thumbs.
I like this game, Wally, because whenever I play it, I always make sure I twiddle my thumbs away from me. Oh, yes. But whenever I play it, I always twiddle my thumbs towards me. What's up, Wally? You got a cold? No, just smelling something smelly. You want to have a wash? No, it's not that sort of a smell. Oh, you haven't done a bottom burp, have you? No. Well, if you have got a cold, hot tea will sort you out. It's a good job we put the kettle on the stove, isn't it? What is that peculiar smell? They're not mending the roads, are they? Yeah, there is a bit of a whiff in here, now you mention it. Oh, Wally, I forgot to mention, what do you want me to do with this? What is it? I can't see with all this smoke in here. Oh, it's the lead for the kettle. Oh, give it here. I'll put it in the drawer. What? You mean it's an electric kettle? Yeah, the one we put on the stove. You stupid idiot! That's the burning I can smell. Oh no, Wally. You haven't gone and burnt the water, have you? The vicar won't like burnt tea. You numbskull. It's a plastic kettle and it's on the stove. Oh, well, take it off, quick. I am taking it off. Oh no, look at it now. The bottom's all melted. Oh, well, it's a good job I filled it up with cold water, because all of it's leaking out and it's put out the fire. I wish you were on fire. Well, if we can't give the vicar tea, why don't we make him an orange squash? Well, we can't do that, can we? He's expecting a cup of tea. Yeah, I know, but we'll just have to say we're teetotal. Teetotal? Yeah, we're totally out of tea. Stupid. Well, why don't we make him a cup of coffee then? Well, we can't do that either, can we? We can't boil the kettle. I know, I've got it. Get him to suck a coffee bean. No. I've got a better idea. We'll give him something much more expensive and posh. What do you mean? We'll give him a rich tea biscuit. He won't be expecting that, will he? Brains, you see. Well, I'm not sure if that's going to work, but it was certainly worth a try. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that story. Do join us again next time when there'll be more adventures of Wally and Jeffery from Snod Hill. Until then, goodbye. If you've enjoyed these stories, you may be interested to know that I'm a writer and I've written some books. This is my best book at the moment, Splidge the Cragflinger, about a boy of 12 who is entered into the royal tournament. Ever so exciting, so check out the links below. Oh yeah, and if you like these stories, don't forget to subscribe and tell your friends. Bye-bye.